Hi guys, this is Luckii with Luckii Sevens Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is the messages for all zodiac signs over the next 6 months. These are going to be brief messages. If you want something more detailed for your zodiac sign, check out the website luckii7tarot.com or join me on Patreon where you have access to those individual videos and the karma card software. Remember that the roles can be reversed. Not every message will resonate with you. Take only what resonates for you and your situation. Some of them have not played out yet because this is predictions between February and July of 2025. So keep that in mind and come back and watch the video again at a later time and date to see how they may be playing out for you and your situation. I am really excited to share with you guys that this video is sponsored by Craftsy. If you're a creative person like me, Craftsy offers over 2,000 classes that include step-by-step instructions for so many things. That includes drawing, sewing, jewelry making, even gardening and cake decorating. No matter what your skill level is, Craftsy is your online resource for all things creative. I personally have really been wanting to get into yoga for years, and I can never seem to find time to actually get to a class. So now I can learn all about yoga from anywhere where I take my phone. And I really think that we could all benefit from their stress workshop. I mean, they have so many amazing classes. And the best part is that the first 1,000 of my subscribers that click on the link in the description box below will get 1 full year of membership to Craftsy for only $1.49. That is such a huge discount because the normal price is $123. But the gag is that you do have to be a new member in order to take advantage of this deal. But I encourage you to take advantage as soon as possible by clicking the link below. All right, guys, we're going to start off with Aries, my Aries subscribers out there. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, all right? But let's go ahead and jump into this, guys. I have already pulled your first spread just to save a little time. So, okay, first things first, Aries, you want to be careful of someone that may have ill feelings towards you or some kind of an agenda. There may be someone that communicates something to you or is like hiding something, the real reason why. They may be trying to like sell you on something as well. Or the roles could be reversed. Take that as you will. I do feel like you're having difficulty in some type of way over the next 6 months in balancing your home and family life, or your work and your romantic life, that kind of thing. You want to be very careful of being fixated on something. You may feel like a dog with a bone, where you want something, and so you're very, very focused on getting what you want, and you're not like you're not having any room for anything else in your life. I do feel like some of you maybe you're feeling motivated to pursue something new, a new goal, a new job, a new home, there's something that you desire that is a motivating factor for you. I feel like this has to do with some kind of new beginning because this is an ace. Something that you're maybe passionate about or holds you some kind of value. All right. Some of you are going to be learning some kind of lesson in love, maybe even trying to make peace in certain relationships. There may be relationships from the past or previous situations, whether it's platonic or romantic. So it could be like a family member or a friend that you haven't seen in a while. Maybe it's a lover of some kind coming back around that could be in some way beneficial to you. Maybe you're just making peace with this person or trying to mediate a situation. Some of you, there may be old habits that you're learning some kind of lesson from. over the next 6 months. I do also feel like you have the breakup card, which is Five of Hearts. This is a divorce card, a breakup card in the Saturn position. So there may be some kind of separation between you and someone that you care about. This can be a lover, a family member, or a friend that is very disappointing for you in some kind of way. Maybe there's something here, I don't know. Maybe there's something here that someone's emotions or feelings are kind of all over the place. Some of you could get like a new car or new keys to something as well over the next 6 months. I also feel like you may be making a lot of sacrifices for a younger person. Some of you, this could be your own child. You could be more self-sacrificial in friendships as well. Some of you are sacrificing. There could be some kind of travel having to do with a younger person. I do feel like in terms of, I feel like some of you are struggling with some kind of depression or sadness of some kind. You feel like there's something that you have that you value that you may not be seeing it clearly for what it really is. I would watch your money and your resources. Some of you are becoming more financially independent, or there may even be someone that's financially dependent on you in some kind of way. Now, I'm also seeing you have a Six of Spades, Six of Spades in Pluto, Seven of Spades as the result card. There could be a commitment that is a commitment, whether it's a personal commitment to a job or a friend of or a lover, where the relationship or the commitment is maybe not doing well. Some of you, there could be someone that is physically sick that you have to take care of, or this may even be you. Some of you, relationships are causing mental anguish or a physical illness of some kind within you. This could just be from stress. There may be some issues from the past that are coming up for you that are really hard work. And things may not be changing as quickly as you like for them to, for the better. I do feel like if there are things that are not really changing for the better right now, it may be actually working out in your favor. I also feel like with the Seven of Spades here, you do have some type of spiritual protection. Whatever you may be going through does seem like a spiritual battle about you learning about what is really valuable to you. All right. And if you want to know more, you can check out Patreon or the website to find out more. Let's see what else is going on with Aries for the next 6 months, February through July. There may be something that you want to last and you're having difficulty letting it go, but it doesn't seem like it's lasting. The Tower reversed and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. What else? I do feel like there may be someone here getting a lot of attention while another person is kind of closed off, or there's somebody getting attention and not appreciating another person. Like they feel there's somebody here that feels unappreciated while this other person is getting a bunch of attention. I feel like there is a choice that you have to make as well, where maybe you're holding on to something that's kind of holding you back. It looks like you're trying to hold on to something in the past that's holding you back really from the life that you want to live. All right. And some of you may even feel bitter or resentful towards someone and be coming across, especially, I don't know, you may be coming across as more masculine, in a more masculine energy, trying to maintain your strength. I feel like there's a situation from the past where there's some secrets there, things that maybe you're not fully aware of. Somebody could even be trying to hide their feelings in regards to something that happened in the past. I feel like for a lot of you, there's someone that you have love for, but they may be unstable, or you have an emotional connection in some type of way, but this person, you feel like this is an unstable situation, or this person may be in and out, not really knowing what they want, which may be causing you to have more emotional trauma or grief in that. Your biggest test to this is the fact that this is holding you back. Something in the past, I think, like looking at what some, the potential that something had here, all right? And your outcome is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So it does look like some of you, there could be a breakup that you feel resentful, about somebody giving up on the connection in some type of way. I think there is a conversation here about finances or resources or having to do with children, okay? I am going to pull, I didn't see a whole lot of money messages, so I'm going to pull clear money messages. All right. If you want a deeper reading, it is available. Check the website. What else can you tell Aries for the next 6 months? Yeah, what did I say? New assets, new keys to something. Some of you, there could be someone looking into your background for something. Maybe it's like insurance or getting a credit pull. I feel like you may be spending a little bit more and working less for some of you. Some of you have put yourself in a little bit of debt, spending too much money, or you may be doing that. I feel like there's something that is going to be presenting changes for you, but it does look like you're letting go of something and it's going to bring on good changes for the better. I do see you multitasking, trying to take care of home and family and still work and get your, your things done, okay? I feel like there may be also like some kind of new opportunity coming in for you, but you have to follow up on it, all right? All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Let's get into Taurus now. Hi, Taurus. Let's get into your reading. Remember that the roles can be reversed for you, okay? I've already pulled your cards just to save some time, your first spread. I do feel like you have some kind of, something you've been working towards really hard. You've been like mentally focused on this. It looks like you're achieving it in some type of way. Some of you, you're mentally fixated on something and working on it, and I think it's coming in. Whatever you're trying to achieve, I think is coming in for you. I do feel like you're going through some kind of ending in terms of your romantic life. For some of you, it doesn't have to be an end of a relationship. It can be an end of the how do I want to say? It can be an end where some of you are going to be done with the relationship, and maybe that causes a little bit of depression or sadness. It could be a platonic relationship as well, that you're ending. You just don't want any part of that. It may not necessarily be a good ending though, now for some of you, this can be ending a certain type of relationship. Like, let's say you're going from being a girlfriend to being a fiance or something like that. It could be something as similar as that. Some of you, you're changing the way that the things that you value and what is important to you and what's not. I do feel like you feel motivated to give back or to give something to someone. Some of you are motivated by some kind of ending. All right. I also feel like there may be some kind of disappointment that you're struggling with that actually works out in your favor. Okay. Some of you could be spending money on some kind of legal matter or legal issue as well. There could be something having to do with a child, investing in a child in some type of way for some of you, or into something brand new. I do feel like you have a certain level of protection. Some of you guys are overcoming some sort of illness, maybe even taking care of someone who is ill or sick. Or you yourself are able to overcome some kind of illness. I feel like maybe there's somebody taking care of you. I definitely feel like you have a lot of charm about yourself. You may have really good travel opportunities, or you could benefit from some kind of travel situation here. But I do feel like there's some struggle with like depression or like being sad in some type of way. Some of you are traveling alone as well, or there's some sort of change happening here. It could even be a spiritual change for some of you. I do feel like there is some worry or fear that you may be struggling with. I also feel like this is going to change in some type of way. Some of you, the worries and fears that you have are going away, but you're going to be challenged by them first to like overcome them. I do see a potential change in your environment or in your household. This could be maybe you're moving, or you're redecorating, or you're remodeling something. Or someone's moving in or something like that. Let's see what else is going on for you, Taurus, for the next 6 months, February through July. What does Taurus need to know? So you could be experiencing some kind of heartbreak, a disappointment of some kind that happens all of a sudden or happens very quickly. For some of you, this may be something where you feel like what you've poured into something is not being poured back into you, okay? I feel like there's something you've been closing yourself off to, or you feel like someone is closing their self off to you. I will say some of you could end up in a higher level commitment here within the next 6 months, or at least considering it. But I don't know if the person you're doing that with is, I don't know, they may be a player of some kind. So just be aware of that. I do feel like there is someone that likes you coming towards you, singles. And there may be a choice that you have to make to let go of something that has outworn its welcome in your life and is holding you back from having like the life that you want. I feel like you guys are able, you have the resources to manifest something that you really want, but it requires a sacrifice of letting go. Okay? I do feel like you may feel some kind of regret or sadness in some type of way over something that's not growing. Or some of you, if you are having a baby, I'm also seeing potential for what is it, like postpartum depression is highly possible here. So be aware of that if you're having a baby within the next 6 months. I do feel like one of your biggest challenges is that things may be moving very slowly or something feels like it's going slow. Some of you just feel very unappreciated for all the time and effort that you have put into something here. I want to clarify that. Yeah, I feel like you've worked really hard to rebuild something, and maybe you feel like it's not worth it, or it's not coming together how you want it to. But I feel like you are letting go of something, okay? I feel like you're letting go of something that you were holding on to, whether this is a person, a dream, a goal. There is something ending. I feel like there's also an ending to feeling unappreciated for you guys, all right? I do feel like a lot of you are going to have the strength to walk away from someone or something. You're going to have the strength to let go coming up for you. Let's take a look at your finances. And if you're interested in more details, in a more detailed reading, they will be available on Patreon or on the website, lucky7tarot.com. Lucky 7 Tarot. Some of you are training or learning something new, training for something new. Maybe you're going to school or learning something new here. I feel like you're on the right path, but I do see you spending a lot of money, but I feel like the money is coming in for you to spend. Like you're getting some kind of accolades. People are like, you know, excited to be around you. Maybe you're getting some kind of attention here. I feel like you very much benefit from some kind of travel or move situation. And I see you doing like a lot of, like doing different things. Be careful because there may be some unexpected expenses that come up for you though. But you're going to have the money to pay them because you're on the right track. So it's telling me to tell you to keep going. I feel like people are watching you. And I also feel like some of you are needing to watch your own spending though. Like I think you have a lot on your plate. And I do see some new opportunities coming in for you. This could be like getting new titles or something of that nature that is financially lucrative or some kind of blessing for you. All right, Taurus, I hope that helps. Hi, Gemini. Let's get into your next 6 months read from February to July 2025. If you want something more detailed, check out the website or become a member for Patreon. Okay. Gemini, I feel like you guys have a lot of luck and a lot of charm right now. Okay. You may be smooth. Okay. Some of you are possibly planning maybe there's some type of celebratory type of energy. You could be using your mental faculties to achieve some type of success, especially in relation to other people. You may have a lot of charm in convincing people to do things or get things done. Some of you are valuing, there may be a partnership or some type of financial contract coming in that is of value to you in some type of way. I'm also seeing you be really good at sales right now. All right. Some of you are really good within, maybe you're selling something, maybe you're a salesperson or something of that nature. But I'm seeing that may be a motivating factor for you. I definitely also feel like, you know, this is a 9 of Hearts year and you have a 9 of Hearts here in Jupiter. There may be some kind of wish come true for you. Some of you, there's an ending happening for you that is actually of benefit to you in some kind of way. Whether you know that or not, I don't know what kind of ending this is. It does look like an emotional ending. And it does not have to be like something bad. It could just be something where it's like, man, you know, you've been under a lot of stress or a lot of pressure and things start finally coming in, you know, like that cycle is ending in your life. Maybe there's something you have to sacrifice or give up so that you can be happier moving forward. I feel like that's going to benefit you if that's your situation. Some of you, you feel there may be a child or children that you're responsible for, that's some kind of burden to you right now. Some of you, this is a relationship where there's a third party. Maybe you don't know what to do, or you know, you have your affections in two different places, or you're dealing with someone like this. Some of you, it's not that at all. It's just maybe there's children that are presenting some kind of burden or struggle for you, something of that nature. I do feel like there may be a friend of yours that could be sick or having some kind of illness here. I will also say there might be some sort of unexpected illness that could come in, or illness due to like travel. There may be something where a friendship is tested, okay, or friendship is falling apart, you know, it's not healthy in some kind of way. I do feel like right now, over the next 6 months, like what you're doing is either going to bring you good karma or negative karma. Okay, so how that works out depends on you. Some of you, there may be things coming up where you're changing your values in some way, the things that you value, the things that you really want. All right. Some of you may feel as though like the debts that you've incurred, financial debts or other debts, that you have to take care of them on your own. Okay. I also feel like, you know, you have the 7 of Diamonds, 10 of Spades, in Pluto in the result card. Your faith is changing. I feel like there's also a potential for a lot of money to come in through your hard work. The hard work and effort that you are putting into something is going to reap a lot of financial results. Okay. Some of you, this could just be that you're having to work really hard to pay some things off. All right. Gain some more financial stability. Let's see what else is going on for the next 6 months for Gemini. I do feel like there's a choice you have to make and you're nervous about this or worried. Yeah, there's something about needing to walk away, 8 of Cups. And maybe that's not something that makes you happy. This could be something where you have to walk away. You have to kind of be alone or do some kind of shadow work here. I feel like you're being strategic and really thinking of ways to overcome something, you know, to protect yourself in some kind of way. There may be someone here that is upset, angry with you, bitter with you, or you're this way with them. This is a person who feels unappreciated, maybe even is not communicating or not communicating well with you. But I see you guys having all the resources available to you to begin something new. There may be some drama associated with this, but I think that you're beginning a new phase in your life. And this is a brand new path for you that you are walking down. And a lot of you are seeing that something is not a forever thing. It's not meant to be. And you are healing from that. Some of you are healing from financial difficulties that you've had in the past. This is your time. What's the biggest challenge? Your biggest challenge is to break away from something that was holding you back and to be fair about it. All right. Some of you, this could be maybe a legal entanglement that you're trying to get out of or something like that, a contract or something that you're trying to get out of. What is the outcome? Four of Pentacles in the reverse is your outcome. You're going to have to make a choice to let go of something that you've been holding on to very tightly. And I don't think you're going to regret it. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think you're going to regret it. Tell me more about this Four of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning for you. A passionate one. One that, oh, wow. Look at this. Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, guys. You're letting go of something, but it's like pushing you into this brand new beginning. I think there is some worry about this. You know, worried that maybe you'll regret it or something of that nature. I don't think you will. I don't think you will. I feel like some of you either want to become single, and that's difficult because it may come with some drama, or it's difficult for you if you are single to maybe you're having some sort of challenge in regards to finances, and that sort of thing. And it's telling me that you're going to get out of that situation. Okay. Potentially, I do see a new love for you coming in, Gemini. I don't know if this is platonic love or romantic love, but I see new love coming in. All right. A whole new path for you, but it does require you to let go of something else. Let's see what's going on financially. Some of you have a job offer coming in or an opportunity coming up for you. There could be an interview you're going on. I do feel like your work environment is toxic when they feel like you're not making money, or I don't know, maybe you feel like you're not making the kind of money you deserve for the things that you go through. I do see you overspending a little bit, but I'm also seeing the money come in for you to spend. So I think you've got it both ways. Some of you are fixing your credit, maybe getting your credit score increased, or you are, yeah, it feels like you're paying off some credit or paying off some bills. Okay. I think you're impressing other people. You have good negotiating skills. A lot of you are thinking outside the box. You're able to sell yourself or sell your products if you have like a side hustle. I'm seeing you pay off your debts. Some of y'all don't like where you work, but it pays the bills, and therefore, you know. Now, there may be something where you're trying to get rid of things that are like weighing you down or certain responsibilities, and maybe you have to put money out in order for you to do that. Things to get rid of things that have been holding you back. All right. I feel like you got a job offer coming in or an opportunity coming towards you. And you got to make some decisions in regards to potentially some kind of travel or a move. All right. That's what I'm seeing. Hopefully that was helpful, guys. Okay, Cancer, let's jump into this. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Take only what resonates. Cancer, you may be doing two things at once. There could be some mental fears over finances and money and resources for some of you. Some of you are just in two minds, you know. I do feel like you have a creative streak about yourself. Usually if there is any like financial issues under this influence, I feel like they come in quickly, they end quickly for you over the next 6 months. I am seeing money potentially go out, but I'm also seeing the money or resources come in to be able to cover that. Okay. Some of you are motivated to sell something, whether it's some product you have or maybe something at work. If you're not an entrepreneur or you don't have any kind of side hustle. Now, some of you, there could be some anger or frustration, maybe even some passion towards a younger male in your life, or someone who is, maybe if they're not younger, they could have like a more younger type of energy or kind of childish in some type of way. I'm also feeling like there could be a blessing in terms of children. Okay. Some of you are going to be blessed either from your child or children. Some of you, this could also indicate that, you know, you're making new friends. You're putting yourself out there. You are having some new experiences that are beneficial to you. Okay. Some of you could be in a third party situation. I will say that. If that is the case, I feel like there will be a change in regards to the situation. Be careful of some kind of hidden illness for some of you. Some of you, if you do have some kind of hidden illness or something like that, you may also have the ability to like figure it out. Like you're motivated in some way to find out what the problem is in order to fix it. Some of you, there is a big change in your life that requires you to transform, to change everything that you're going through, and maybe even the things in your environment. Be careful of some kind of secret though, okay? Or something hidden from you. I do feel like in terms of friendships, that you could feel very protected from, you know, you have friends or connections to you that you have some sort of protection when it comes to these things. Some of you are going to benefit from something online. For some, there could be some sort of unexpected or all of a sudden like resource or something that comes in that is a part of the universe protecting you in some type of way. All right. I definitely do feel like things may be moving slow for you, and maybe you feel this causes some kind of depression or sadness or a feeling of being alone. For some of you, this is you growing in your spirituality or getting more in touch with your spiritual self. Now, I definitely feel like you're giving or putting out more money or resources. You could be giving your time or your effort to someone. Some of you have overspent, maybe on some kind of travel or something like that. But again, I think that you're very protected. All right. This may even be on like a learning situation or something where you educational pursuit of some kind. I feel like you're able to overcome any negative effects from this situation. Some of you are learning new ways to save your money, save your resources, not to give too much of yourself, whether it's your time or your money or whatever. Okay. Let's see what else is going on with Cancer for the next 6 months, February through July. Some of you are dealing with something that you feel hurt, you know, like, and you kind of you're either hurt or disappointed and not able to fully move on from that. Now, I do see a brand new opportunity coming in for you, but I feel like this is maybe not something that you're taking action on. For some of you, this is a love option, but you may be holding yourself back. I definitely feel like you are figuring out what you want and how to get it and using your resources, and you're standing on business. Like you're focused on a brand new goal or opportunity. I think you're really communicating that to the people around you of what your main focus is. And some of you are going to have to decide if there's a relationship potentially that you want to pursue or get serious about. I also feel like if there's somebody in your life you feel like is a player in or mysterious and they've got some kind of secret that they're not telling you, I feel like you're right about that. You need to trust your own intuition. I do see you giving up fears and getting out of your own way and not letting your fear hold you back. For some of you, there may be something you're not afraid to let go of anymore. Over the next 6 months, what's the biggest challenge? The Three of Swords is dealing with some sort of heartbreak or disappointment. Maybe not communicating with someone anymore and trying to heal yourself from this situation could definitely be one of your biggest, the biggest issue for you. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. Yeah, it's difficult to give up something that you've been holding on to and to decide to let it go. Some of you, this could be some kind of hurt that you feel that something has ended and there's nothing you feel like you can do about it but let go, and it's so hard to say goodbye, What is the most likely outcome? The Knight of Pentacles. What you're doing over the next 6 months is planting the seeds. I think a lot of you are doing that behind the scenes. Some of you, this is planting the seeds where other people can't really see what's going on. And I feel like you're making certain changes to walk away from things that are not good for you. And this is leading you to a new stable opportunity, a new lifestyle, something that has longevity attached to it or a lot of potential, okay? And it requires you to be strong enough to make the right choices for yourself. But I really love this for you because whatever you're doing right now, you're doing it the right way and dealing with the emotional baggage that comes with this the right way. Therefore, everything else sort of falls into place, if that makes sense. Let's see what's going on financially. Some of you could be looking for a new job or a new way of making money. I do feel like you could be paying off some kind of debt from traveling or vacation. I'm seeing some unexpected income come in, especially for those of you who have had money issues. Some of you, there's a job interview or a new opportunity here. I feel like you will be fixing your credit or repairing some sort of credit because it does look like you're making decisions to focus on the money, use your money wisely. Some of y'all, this is coming from a period, like you're coming off of a period of time where things were not going well for you financially. And I think you're about to make more money. I'm not going to lie. Some of you, you're going to have unexpected money or income coming in through negotiations, possibly through using your own creative ideas and creative mind. All right. All right, guys. Hopefully that helps. All right, Leo, let's get into the next 6 months read for you guys. Remember, the roles can be reversed. If you want more details, check out the website or become a member on Patreon. All right, guys. Leo, I do feel like you're learning something new. Some of you could be going to school or teaching something. It does look like you're definitely learning something new. You have the power of persuasion, it looks like. I think you're inquisitive. Your mind is running. You may have insomnia or maybe you're not able to sleep as well as you once were or as normal. Some of y'all are going to also be dealing with an ending of something that you valued. The thing about this ending is usually if we hold on to certain things that we're attached to, they can make things very difficult for us. But this may be an ending that is actually for the better for you in some type of way. Some of you, this is an ending of a relationship of some kind. I do also feel like be careful of being bullied or becoming a bully. All right. Some of you, I think you're getting into the, maybe pursuing weight loss or getting into the gym and working out a little more, things like that. You could be in the, deciding you want to lose weight or something like that. If there are any legal issues that you may be facing, I feel like you have the power to overcome them. I also feel like for some of you, there may be someone that is teaching you some kind of lesson in unconditional love. All right. Some of you, there could be maybe some competition that you're struggling with or jealousies in a relationship. Okay. However, I feel like this is something that you learn a lesson from. I'm also feeling like some of you, there could be some kind of burden or struggle having to do with a move or travels. So this would not, for me, like I would not look at this spread and think that this is like a good time to buy a car or anything like that. This might be that maybe you're trying to move and there's something that is, in the way of you being able to make a certain move. Or maybe you have car troubles over the next 6 months or something like that. Travel may be a burden. It may be restrictive in some way for you over the next 6 months. All right. I also feel like you want to be careful. I feel like someone could be stalking you, watching you. I do see potential unexpected legal issues. There may also be a friend of yours that is like a friend turned enemy or has like hidden ill feelings in reference to you, or you feel like this in reference to them. There could be like resentment there, that kind of thing. So you want to be mindful of that. I'm also feeling like there may be something here where you're learning how to be of service to others. I'm also feeling like there could be some sort of secret having to do with a mother figure or something hidden. Some of you, there could be a spiritual change in regards to either your own motherhood or your relationship with the mother, whether it's your mother or the mother of your child, depending on where you're at with that. You guys are going through a powerful change in your Pluto position, which is the position of change, right? Transformation. You have the most powerful card in the deck, which is the King of Spades. And in the result, you've got the Four of Hearts. So there's a change to your family dynamic for a lot of you. A change, a powerful change within your family. Some of y'all have been with someone, or maybe you are this kind of person that wants to keep up, right? Maybe you've been with a partner who, you could be unhappy with this person, or, things aren't the best, and somebody wants to put on airs like everything is okay or whatever. And that in some way is changing. Things are being revealed to you. Some of you, there is a powerful change in regards to your own family, and your idea of what family really means. Okay. I feel like maybe you're close to someone, or you have like a really strong relationship with someone, but they're far away as well, or at some kind of distance. Okay. Some of you, this is just, maybe you're becoming a parent. and building your own family in some kind of way over the next 6 months, okay? Let's see what else is going on for my Leo subscribers out there. So there is a new, for some of you, this could be that you're attracted to someone and it goes from like friends with benefits to someone having deeper feelings. Some of you have a new beginning, emotional new beginning. I feel like if there was something you were holding on to, you're releasing it and letting it go. And with that, it no longer keeps you stuck. Okay, there's something you feel like you're having to be patient when it comes to either some kind of move or travel situation. There is a new opportunity. This could be like a new job coming up for you guys, especially if you struggled with finances or you've had something unstable. I think you're getting a lot of attention here. There's an opportunity to gain more stability coming up. There is something here for some of you that requires you to take a risk, that requires you to take more power and control of your life and really plant the seeds. Maybe you're trying to become an entrepreneur or something like that. And you're going to have to take the chance on it in order for it to manifest. All right. I will say there may be someone from the past that does not want to let go of a relationship with you, or you want to try to rebuild. This is either someone that has put you in a third-party situation, or you did this with them, or this is someone that wants to put something behind them and just like try to rebuild something that had fallen apart. We're going to see. Some of you have a choice between more than one person to build with. What's the biggest challenge for Leo? The biggest challenge, Leo, is that something is going to take time and effort to to plant the seeds. All right. And maybe you feel alone. Maybe you feel like some of you are going through some kind of hidden depression, trying to figure out what the future holds. Some of you, there's something that requires you to be alone in order to like really plant the seeds for your future. Tell me more about this. Yeah, what did I say? 9 of Pentacles. Okay. If you are alone, I feel like you need to be working on yourself and putting in the effort and energy into yourself so that you're financially stable and where you need to be. So when the right relationship comes along, you're prepared for it, right? You can take the time to, really invest in this because you have the financial resources to do that. Some of y'all may be either getting out of a relationship and wanting to be single, and it's difficult, to do that. Some of you want to be in a relationship, but maybe it's hard to invest in the relationship when you've been used to being single for a while. So it just depends on where you're at with that. Let's see what the most likely outcome is over the next 6 months for you guys. You're going to have a choice about something here. In order to get what you want, there's something here that you really have to decide if you want to continue to let something hold you back. Some of you are giving up on something, and I feel like this is going to bring in some sort of new opportunity for you. There may be someone that, I don't know, you stopped talking to. There could be maybe some drama there in some kind of way from that situation. But I think that there's definitely some kind of new opportunity here. I am seeing you guys get a lot of attention. All right. People are seeing you maybe as sex symbols or pursuing you. Let's see about money. I feel like somebody going through your background for some reason. Some of you have a micromanager at work, or you were micromanaged. I'm also feeling like maybe you feel like your money is not growing or getting better, kind of stuck in some kind of way. I feel like you are protected. Like some of y'all have good credit, or your credit score about to increase. I feel like whatever you've done in the past, you made good investments. And I feel like there is some money that you've saved that may be helpful for you during a period where money is not flowing as freely. So you may want to make sure that you're saving your money so that you can have money available to you when you need it. All right. That's what I have for you guys. If you want to know more, check out the website or the Patreon. Let's get into Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's get into it. Remember, these can be reversed. These messages can be reversed. All right. If you want to know more, check out the website or become a member on Patreon. All right, guys. Virgo, there may be a new goal or something that you are pursuing. This could be like a new job that comes in very quickly. It's likely to be something that comes in quickly and leaves quickly over the next 6 months. But it does look like a new passion of some kind, or a new goal. I definitely feel like there's something that you're very fixated on, and it looks like you're going to get it. All right. Like you're mentally focused. I think you're using your talents, your creativity. I think you're slow to make certain decisions because you're really thinking about them, and like planning and being very methodical. Is that the right word? I don't know. I do feel like there may be something you're fighting for or fighting with. Be careful of being argumentative or debative. You could have this fear of being alone, or a fear of, for some of you, this could be maybe you're going through a legal battle or you're fighting with someone. Be careful of the way that you communicate. If you communicate aggressively over the next 6 months, it could lead to something more. All right. It could lead to some sort of detriment for you. Some of you are finding new ways to communicate. I do feel like there is something that you're afraid of. Some of you may be afraid of saying something specifically, or that someone is saying something. I don't know, because it does feel like to me like you're being more argumentative, or there's something you're fighting for, or someone you're fighting with. I feel like you have charm available to you. A lot of you are able to win the hearts of others. You know, you've got all eyes on you. You're very charming. And this is going to bring in some sort of blessing. There may be a blessing that also comes in for you in regards to something that happened last year, 2024. Okay. You have the ability to overcome negative influences right now. Throughout the next 6 months. I do feel like maybe there's money going out for something. Okay, it may be being spent on something because you guys feel restrictive in some type of way, or you have a financial burden on you in some kind of way, but I feel like you're able to overcome that. Your emotions could be a little all over the place. You may feel like you're right about something and be arguing your point. There may be some unexpected changes that come up for you, or sudden travel. sudden changes. Some of you, there could be you being stalked online, okay, or stalking someone online. For others, I feel like this is maybe a traveling with friends or family, people you care about. Maybe there's some sort of unexpected trip that comes up for you. I do feel like what's going on over the next 6 months is a spiritual debt, karmic debt being paid. Some of you, if you feel lonely or you feel like isolated in some kind of way, it may have to do with some sort of karmic energy, okay? I'm also seeing there be something from the past, okay, that is coming up for you, and it may be difficult to make certain changes because of this energy. It may be some competition or conflict in some type of way that requires a lot of your hard work, a lot of your effort be put in to overcome this. But I feel like you have that power to do that. Like, and I think you have the support of others in some kind of way. All right, let's see. What else is going on with Virgo for the next 6 months? There's something that is not ending. For some of you, this could be a lover. Some of you have a new beginning with someone from the past that you have some kind of history with. I do feel like there's something going on where someone feels stuck or they feel like they don't have a lot of control. This could be some sort of an addiction someone is having. I'm going to see about that in a second. There may be something here that's expensive for you because of someone's trust issues. Some of you, you know you can't trust someone, and therefore you realize like the relationship between you and that person can't go anywhere because you don't trust them. Like it has no long-term longevity. This could be a platonic relationship, like a friendship, a family relationship, a lover. I don't know. I feel like you are seeing the light. Some of you, there's healing in terms of a commitment or a relationship that you have. Some of you, there's a brand new beginning that's going to lead you to a long-term relationship or commitment. If you're already in a relationship or commitment, things may just be getting better between you and this person or renewed in some kind of way. I do feel like you don't see, there's something that's hidden that you have the power to overcome. You have the resources to manifest the outcome you want. You have the power to overcome it, but maybe it's hidden from you, like the power that you have. I feel like you know what you want and you know what you don't want, and I feel like you're going to have success with overcoming something here. Your biggest challenge, it looks like that maybe you don't feel appreciated. It may be difficult to overcome some sort of disappointment. Tell me more. It may be difficult to get what you want because maybe there's certain sacrifices or things you have to walk away from in order to not allow yourself to get stuck mentally. It may be difficult to get what you want because you feel like you're unappreciated in some type of way. For some of you, it could be difficult to get out of a place of feeling stuck. You feel like options are closed off to you. The outcome for you is the 8 of Swords in reverse. Some of you are getting out of your own fears of being alone, or being sad in some type of way, feeling depleted. I feel like there may even be potential for a relationship to come in. Some kind of new beginning here. If you are struggling with any legal matters, I feel like you have the support of others to overcome that. And there's something it looks like that you're passionate about, you're waiting for, that maybe you're not seeing it for what it is. I feel like a lot of you are about to be released from something karmic for you. Okay. That's kind of what it looks like to me, that you're about to release something karmic, or you're about to be released from something karmic over the next 6 months. Let's take a look at finances and career real fast. I think you're on the right path, honestly. Things may not be very quick to change, but I think you have some kind of protection here. Coming at something from a new perspective. Some of you may decide to become entrepreneurs. If money has not been good, I do feel like there's some benefits for you coming in. Some of you are going to get new keys to open up some kind of new door for yourself. This could even be new keys for a new asset of some kind. I definitely feel like you're overspending though. Like maybe you're spending a lot of money. For those of you who are like leaving a job or, I don't know, terminated from some type of position, and this motivates you to open up your own business or pursue a side hustle, I think that's the right thing for you. If you already own a business, you could be hiring new people, evaluating if that's what you want to do. I definitely see a new offer or opportunity that benefits you coming in. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Let's do Libra now. All right, Libra, this is for you for the next 6 months. Remember, the roles can be reversed. I will tell you right off the bat, because I already have your spread laid out, you guys are going through a significant ending and brand new beginning. This is initiation into a brand new lifestyle over the next 6 months, all right? There's going to be a lot of changes, things you have to let go of, things you have to remove from your life, internally and externally, okay? I think you're changing also like the way that you're thinking or speaking. For some of you, there could be an ending to relationships with certain siblings or family members of some kind as well. Maybe you stop talking to someone. I'm also seeing that you are very giving, that you have the ability to sell yourself in some type of way as well. But there also may be an ending to the things that you once valued and that you no longer value anymore. All right. I do feel like you may be trying to, or like motivated to get some kind of loan or gain some sort of financial abundance for something. Some of you feel very passionate about your money, your resources. If there is an ending of like a relationship or something like that, I feel like it benefits you. Like the end of a relationship in some type of way benefits you financially. I think it's going to take up a lot of your time the next 6 months, like mentally or emotionally. You may feel also like mentally or emotionally like swayed in some type of way, like up and down emotions. Now, I will say, I do think that maybe there is someone backbiting. There's someone that is not to be trusted. Somebody like gossiping about you, talking about you, kind of in a negative light is what it looks like. And also you need to be careful of that in the reverse. Don't put yourself in situations where you're gossiping about people, talking about them, you know, that sort of thing, because it may come back to bite you in the long run. It does look like you may have some unexpected expenses coming in, or some of you are overspending because you're enjoying the lapse of luxury, like you like nice things, whatever. Be careful not to be like putting too much emphasis on that, all right? I do feel like there is an ending in your life. I don't know if this is like a romantic relationship, if this is a family relationship of some kind, but this is something that may cause you to feel very lonely, sad, depressed of some kind. It looks like there is an ending here. Some of you, okay, so the Nine of Hearts it's a Nine of Hearts year. You have a Nine of Hearts in Neptune. This is like a spiritual change, I think, for you. I feel like this is an ending of some kind that may be difficult to end, and you may not see it for what it is. You may not realize that it benefits you in some way. Maybe it feels very isolating and you kind of feel alone. But I also think that this is an initiation into a brand new lifestyle for you, because you're learning who's really for you and who's really not. And you have the Four of Spades, Jack of Spades in the Pluto and result card position. I think you're very protected. All right. I would be careful, with your possessions. Somebody trying to steal something, or you feel like somebody's taken something from you. But overall, this seems to be like you creating, or the spark is being given to you to create a significant change in your life. And that is how you gain some level of protection. Some of you may feel stuck in a rut, and sad over this ending or over this situation. But I think that you're very protected. I think that you are focusing on the new things that are yet to come. But I do feel like there is someone that's gossiping about you, that has it out for you. So just be careful of people that aren't, they have a certain agenda. All right. Let's see what else is going on with Libra over the next 6 months. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Swords. So someone is betraying your trust with something that they're saying. Maybe you're finding out that someone is not trustworthy. All right. But I think you're going to get over it. 3 of Swords in reverse. You're going to get over it. I think you're going to heal, because I think you're realizing that those people were never really for you to begin with. Some of you are going to get your sexy back. Okay. You're rebuilding yourself. I think you're very focused on your finances, your career. You're focused on you gaining your own stability. I feel like you're letting go of situations that are more of a burden to you than anything. Some of you, it's a marriage or a long-term relationship that you dealt with. And I feel like you're going to be a lot happier because of this. Some of you, look at this. The Justice card, which is your energy, Libra, and the 10 of Cups. Like, this is an energy of you celebrating something. Some of you, this is like finally having that waiting to exhale moment. It's like having good karma come in for you. Things being in balance. What is going to be the biggest challenge? You making a choice to let go of something that's holding you back from the life you want, and fully releasing yourself and being able to move on successfully from this person or this situation. I think you're overthinking it. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to get out of your own head, not to allow yourself to be mentally stuck, or to think negatively in regards to the situation and allow that to make you bitter. What's the most likely outcome? The most likely outcome for you is to take some time for yourself to heal, to focus on what you want. Some of you, this is focusing on your children. I think you are going to be like taking a step back. I feel like you're going to be focusing more on your work or your passions and the things that you're interested in. All right. I feel like there is somebody that you do have love for, but maybe they don't live up to the potential that you saw in them. Okay. And I think you're going to be releasing yourself from this. And I feel like you're going to be moving on. Some of you, there's potential for even like a new love to come in if this is a romantic partner. that you feel betrayed by or you're moving on from. Let's see. Oh, wrong deck. What is going on with Libra's finances and career for the next 6 months? You're on the right path. You're paying off debts, possibly. Some of you, I think there's travel involved in you paying off some kind of debt. You could be spending money to move or make certain changes. I think you got some big decisions to make here. I do feel like your work environment for some of you may be toxic a little bit, or the environment that you're in. And you may have some competition at work, or some of you have an obstacle in the way of you being able to stay on budget, to save money. I do see some unexpected money coming in. So there is money to, like, I see you spending money, right? But I see money coming in. And either you're getting that from some sort of side hustle, or some of you are going to have like an idea that you want to pursue. And that could end up being lucrative for you, but maybe it costs you something. You know, you have to invest in yourself or something like that. Some of y'all are multitasking to try to like get out of debt, maybe pay off some bills. If you do have some kind of toxic work environment, it is telling me that you really need to keep your receipts. If you got emails or whatever from your work environment, that's going to be your insurance. Keep your receipts. Okay. Some of y'all, your biggest difficulty is that you can't stop spending money. All right. You may also decide that you don't want to get something, like you don't want to buy something because it's too expensive. Some of you are going to maybe take a loss on letting go of an asset of some kind, selling it for less or something like that, because for whatever reason, you either don't want it or can't afford it or something like that. Maybe you got it for somebody else and, you know, it just doesn't work for you. I don't know. But that's what I have for you. If you want to know more, check Patreon or the website, guys. Hi, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. Remember that the roles can be reversed. This is for February through July, the next 6 months. If you want something more detailed, check the website, lucky7tarot.com, or become a member on Patreon. All right, guys, let's jump into this. So, Scorpio, I feel like for a lot of you, you are putting in a lot of money or resources into something. I definitely feel like for some of you, maybe you are dealing with a third party relationship, somebody who's a cheater, or this could be like you're spending a lot of time with children, valuing the relationship to a child, maybe your own, you're meeting new people, you have this desire to have new connections, you know, maybe your emotions are kind of fluctuating. I'm also seeing you have this motivation to make some kind of change or move. I feel like over the next 6 months, there may be something that's hidden from you that is beneficial to you. I'm also seeing you guys go through some sort of significant change, an ending and a new beginning that is going to be extremely beneficial. Maybe you're changing the way you look or the way you feel or who you show up as in the world. But this is a significant change that's highly beneficial. Some of you are learning more esoteric studies, astrology, the karma cards, things like that. And these things are going to change you in some type of way. Now, I can say there may be secrets that are revealed about you or about someone close to you, and that takes up a lot of your mental space, a lot of your life over the next 6 months. I do feel like the biggest challenge for you is information. Maybe people are talking, people are inquisitive. They may not be willing to give you the information. It may be more difficult to get the information you need. People may not be as willing to be open with you. Some of you, maybe you're studying for something and trying to learn something or something like that, and maybe it's a burden, or you feel restricted in that way. Some of you, your voice, you feel stifled, like your voice is not being heard in some kind of way. I do feel like there may be some unexpected debts that come up for you, whether it's financial debts or past life debts, just karma coming in, things that need to be repaid. This could be travel debts as well. Some of you, there's a secret contract or pact or something that you're making. Some of you, this could be a business contract that has spiritual overtones to it. There may be someone that you roommate with or you live with or something like that that has some kind of secret as well. Some of you feel alone in a business contract, or you feel like you're being ousted in some type of way, or not included. I do feel like your desire for change is significant, changing your environment. Some of you are going to have that, a change in your environment. Some of you, that changing your environment, whether it's a move, whether it's you're redecorating or remodeling, or the change is you physically, like you could be physically changing yourself in some kind of way. But I think it's going to be something that is difficult to achieve. I also feel like there may be some sort of mediation you have to do with someone, or there's a mediation being had. Like you're doing a lot of thinking about how to get what you want, or how to make some kind of change in your life. Let's see what else. What else does, I almost called you Taurus. Maybe there's a Taurus involved. What else does Scorpio need to know about the next 6 months? I feel like you feel financially depleted, or you feel very lonely about something. And some of y'all are ready to break away from this feeling. There may be some choices or decisions, maybe some past things come up that are outside of your hands. Some of you, there could be issues from the past that are affecting your finances or affecting your career, your business. Those of you that are in relationships, like married or whatever, there could be some fights there between you and this person, or somebody kind of being hard-headed. Now, either somebody is letting a wall down and you guys are becoming more romantically and emotionally involved with someone, or some of you could be giving up on a person where there's still love there, but you're giving up on it. I feel like you may be taking action to bring some things to light, or some kind of truth is coming out. Some of you, if you're dealing with a legal matter, I feel like it may go in your favor or in the way that you want it to go after a while. I do feel like you may be getting a lot of attention for something that you've done in the past. And I see where it feels like you guys are having to make a choice where it's like you're standing alone on something, or you're having to make a choice to stand by yourself in some type of way. What is the biggest challenge? The biggest challenge for some of you, you got the King of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Swords reversed. It's going to be to make a decision and stand on it. You know, some of you have to close off to someone that's not living up to the potential, to their potential. And it's saying like you got to make some choices, and it might be difficult to give up on this because I think you really want it. But maybe there's trust issues here. If it's not involving another person, it may be involving yourself, where it's like there's some personal things you have to give up. And you have to internally change to make changes externally in your life. Your outcome, the Temperance reverse, something here looks like it's happening very quickly. There may be people paying a lot of attention to you out of nowhere. You may have help that comes in unexpectedly, especially for those of you who feel like, you know, you feel stuck. You feel like something is outside of your hands. If you feel like you have to, like there's an ending in your career or an ending in your relationship with someone because they're unwilling to change, I'm seeing that. But I feel like there is going to be some information that comes in or truth that is revealed that is going to lead you to some kind of celebratory energy, happy family, maybe family reunion, that sort of thing. You guys are going through a significant change here. And I feel like there will be some kind of healing. But I also feel like you hold some kind of resentment, though. You may be pissed off about this, or this is something that is not, you know, you're not happy with, or there's somebody that feels like this towards you. Like you may have people that are like resentful towards you, or hold some kind of grudge, or you feel this way towards them. Regarding your career and finances, I do feel like you're trying to fix your credit. You may have to give up some kind of asset of some kind. I feel like you're going to have some unexpected money or income come in, especially for those of you who are entrepreneurs or business owners. But a lot of y'all, your work environment that you've been in is toxic and not worth the, you know, the effort or energy. Maybe you're not getting as much as you feel like you deserve. I do see you making some big decisions that are going to bring in positive changes for your career, your finances. You need to hold on to receipts. Some of y'all have overextended yourself to look good, and maybe that's affecting your credit now, or to keep up airs or look a certain way. I feel like if you are pursuing a new business or side hustle, this may be something that you are getting some doors shut on you, but you're going to have to keep going or keep putting forth the effort. I feel like you're spending a lot of money. Because a lot of y'all, or there's something within your work environment in some kind of way that is not healthy and could be costly to you. So if you own a business, one thing I will say, if your business, like let's say you employ other people in some kind of way, and be careful because there may be something here where an employee, you know, or something like that, like tries to sue you or something because it does look like some kind of toxic work environment could be financially costly to you. So just be careful of that. All right. I think there's going to be changes for the better. And you are on the right path. All right, is what it's telling me. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you guys. Let's get into Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into it. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Take only what resonates for you. If you want to know more, check out the website or become a member on Patreon. All right, Sag, it does look like you guys may be working really hard on something. And it looks like it produces results, the hard work that you're working on or whatever it is that you're putting in time and effort into. It takes a lot of hard work, but it's going to be worth it in the long run is what I can tell you. There may be a specific person for some of you that you feel like is like the perfect partner. You know, some of you are becoming this person. If you are a Sagittarius male, I don't know. Be careful of becoming a dad if you're not ready to do that. Some of you are enjoying fatherhood, okay? That's where you feel like the most love and the best in your life. Some of you, you have a lot of love for like a father figure of some kind. Maybe you're growing into becoming this father figure for yourself. I do feel like some of you could be chasing after a player. I think you also have your own charm about you. Maybe you are this player. I don't know. But I'm definitely also seeing that what you gain the most benefit from is information. Maybe there's something you are learning and communicating about, and that is going to benefit you in the future. I do feel like your biggest challenge, though, or restriction has to do with other people. Like, I think you overcome this, but it feels like a lot of other people may be presenting some kind of restriction or challenge for you. Maybe people in your business. Some of you, this could be like a party that you're planning that is like, oh, it's like grueling for you or something like that. For some of you, maybe you're just not able to get out and party and kick it the way you want to. You know, you've got bills to pay or you got things to do. I also feel like there could be some sort of unexpected money coming in. Some of you have money coming, or maybe bank loans coming up for you, credit approvals coming up for you unexpectedly, or that have to do with you traveling or doing something online, or maybe doing something with a friend. Some of you, this could be like you borrow money from a friend or a friend borrows money from you. You have one of the most powerful cards in the deck the most powerful card, the King of Spades, right? In the Neptune position. I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to tell you, I think that this next 6 months is a spiritual change for you guys. Like a big one, powerful one, okay? But on the flip side of that, I do want to say, be careful of dealing with doctors, things like that. Some of you, this is a change in your belief in God, your belief in, your spiritual belief system. Especially if you have felt isolated, alone, depressed, that kind of thing. Okay. But there may be something about a secret weapon. I just want to let you know or forewarn you on that. Now, in the Pluto position, you have the Ace of Spades. In the result position, you have the Three of Clubs. I really think, okay, you're going through a complete change of your life. This is like a complete overhaul. Change over the next 6 months, Sagittarius. Okay, there may be some kind of secret that motivates this change. For some of you, you're working really hard on yourself, you know, to be different, to show up in a different way. This is a transformation, and maybe it's caused by some kind of worry or fear. Some of you are able to change the things going on around you through your own creativity. But you have 2 kings and 2 eights in this spread, and I will tell you, and you had 2 10s. 2 10s, 2 kings, 2 eights. That's a bomb-ass spread. So whatever you're changing, whatever is ending for you, you have the power to make it so good. Let's see. What else? I think you're really in your head. Some of you have this, like, I don't know, you're feeling sorry for yourself, or you're in fear of like regret. Some of you are you're fighting back. You're trying to maybe avoid some kind of drama as well. You could be having financial difficulty. Like maybe money is not as great right now as you would like, or you're waiting on money to get better, waiting on things to come in. I do feel like you're healing, all right? And this looks like you're gaining more stability as you step into this new beginning, this new version of you. Some of y'all have a new love coming in, but be careful because it may be one that has manipulative tendencies. I would just be careful of that, singles. But I do think you're giving up on something. And I feel like what you're giving up on has a lot to do with you. You're letting something go, and you're not letting it keep you stuck anymore. Your biggest challenge is your emotional self. You know, maybe it's difficult for you to figure out how you want to maneuver moving forward. I think you've got a lot of hidden fears, hidden emotions. It may be difficult for you to take the necessary steps and actions you need to take, especially if you feel resentful towards someone. Your outcome is the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of you are giving up something that you were coveting or holding on tightly to. And I feel like this leads you down some kind of new path. All right. Some of you, anybody watching this as a virgin, you could lose your virginity. Just throwing that out there. I do feel like for some of you, there may be some quick money coming in, or something comes in quickly and lasts forever. I don't know what that is, but if y'all have felt stuck, I think you're releasing that energy over the next 6 months. And it's like you're not investing in anything toxic or anything. Yeah, it's like you're so focused on the new. You're focused on something better for you, better suited for you, something that has potential for growth in your life. Okay. I also think a lot of you are going to be looking better as well, like physically. Let's see what else is going on with your career and money. Maybe you're not making as much as you want for some of you. There could be somebody that's asking for money. I don't know, it just fell. I see a job offer or opportunity coming in that benefits you, or it may come in with benefits for some of you. Some of y'all are spending too much money, so you may be unable to pay for an asset, or you may not get an asset because it's too expensive. I do feel like you may be repairing or trying to fix your credit. I think you've overspent in the past, and that's caused a lot of big responsibilities in the present. But some of you have made investments in the past that are maybe paying off for you. I don't know, investment of your time, your money, your effort, something like that. I think someone's going through your background. And for some of you, they're going through your background and giving you half credit for what you've done. They need to put some respect on your name. There's going to be an offer that helps bring in more money for you. I feel like some of y'all have not been working and this has acquired some sort of debt. And maybe you've had some kind of obstacle in the way. But I do see your credit getting better. Be careful of a toxic work environment, y'all. I don't know. That you need to break away from and accept something else, or try to open up a new door for yourself to something else. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully this was helpful. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. All right, Capricorn, let's jump into it. Remember that the roles can be reversed, and if you want to know more, your reading is up and available on the website and on Patreon. So, okay. Capricorn, I feel like you have a desire to make more money. I also feel like you pursuing something mentally, you have some level of financial protection in that. I do feel like you are desiring to be of service to others. Some of you are motivated to like organize your home or your life, maybe clean up, some of you, maybe your desire is, or you're like passionate about like hosting people, that sort of thing. I feel like you are running around like Superwoman, okay, over the next 6 months, Capricorn. Superwoman, Superman, I also see, I will say, I think that you guys are going through an ending over the next 6 months. And I think this ending is financially beneficial or lucrative for you. It feels like you are dotting your I's, crossing your T's on ending things that have outlived their welcome for you in your life anyway, okay? There may be some changes in your environment or within your home that you're making, whether it's redecorating or remodeling, that are restrictive for you or a challenge for you in some kind of way. I do feel like maybe you have an unexpected desire or sudden desire to get to know new friends, or maybe you feel, for some of you, there could be an unexpected third-party situation that comes up for you, or something having to do with a third party online. So be careful of that. Some of you, there's distance between you and your children, or you and a specific child, whether it's physical distance or emotional distance. Maybe your children live far away or something like that, or they're moving far away. I do see a spiritual situation coming up for you from the past, or maybe like a past lover, past person coming back around to finish some unfinished business. This may be a person. It doesn't even have to be someone that you were like dating. It could be someone, a family member, an old friend that you were once connected to, that in some way benefits you. All right. I also want you to know there may be someone that's in secret competition with you. You may not see this person or this relationship clearly. Okay. Now, I do feel like you guys are multitasking, doing more than one thing at a time. Maybe you're working 2 jobs at once, and this could be something that causes you some kind of illness or something. Some of you have a fear in regards to your finances or your career, and this causes a lot of unnecessary stress. All right, so you want to be careful of that. But I think that your faith is also being tested, and your mindset is going to determine how the outcome to your circumstances. Are you thinking more positively about these things, or are you focused on the negative? Okay, be careful of your stress levels is what I want to tell you. Let's see what else is going on for Capricorn for the next 6 months. I do see those of you who are single, I feel like you're very focused on building your own solid foundation, like financially focused. I do feel like you guys feel alone a little bit. Maybe you're struggling with some sort of depression about feeling like you're ready to give up on something. I don't know. But I think you're motivated towards a brand new beginning, but it does require you to let go of certain things or stop giving effort or energy towards certain things. I will also say some of you, there could be a new sexual encounter with someone, especially somebody who has fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius heavily. Some of you, there could be some new beginning in your career, especially if you've experienced something that you felt like was unfair or out of your hands. I feel like you guys are not waiting around anymore. Some of you could, if you're like in a relationship and there's problems there, I'm seeing you get rid of a relationship or no longer be committed to that. It's like you're not waiting around for this person. Or this is something where if you're not in a relationship and you've been like dealing with somebody, you're not waiting for them to make a commitment. Some of y'all singles have new love coming in. I don't know if this is new love like a lover, or if this is a family member or a friend. I feel like some of you have a situation where you're getting out of one thing and there's something coming right behind it that actually feels very long term, like very long term. I think if you're getting out of something, it feels like getting out of something where you were unappreciated, that sort of thing. A lot of y'all are rebuilding your life. Maybe there's something that you don't want to let go of or something, but I think you're rebuilding yourself. Tell me about this, Hermit. Yeah, I think secretly you're going through some kind of depression or hidden thing, and it's forcing you to grow, honestly. What's the biggest challenge for my Capricorns the next 6 months? Y'all. The biggest challenge is you, Capricorn. You're your own biggest challenge. Some of you, the biggest challenge could be getting over some kind of addiction or getting over control issues. I feel like some of you guys are just not happy. And it's maybe one of your biggest challenges is to voice your opinion on that. Talk to someone. I think it's difficult to release control. Let's see what the outcome is. You have the outcome is the Death card in reverse and the King of Wands. So there may be something coming back around, maybe a player for some of you. Because the King of Wands is my player card. This would be somebody you've already been with in the past for some, if that's your message. I also feel like you are seeing something for exactly what it is. You are emotionally healing and taking some kind of chance. Some of you are going to be moving. This could be a physical move, or this could be some kind of travel. But this seems to lead towards some kind of success. I feel like something that wasn't working out for you is coming together. And for many of you, it's a relationship. For many of you, it's a relationship or some kind of commitment, okay? Where you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to let your guard down. What Capricorn is that? All right, guys, let's see. What's going on, career and money? You may be overspending, but I do see money coming in for you to pay bills off. I think you're opening up. You got to make some decisions about opening up a new door for yourself. Some of y'all have overextended yourself. There could be like a job loss of some kind. Maybe your work environment has been toxic and you've been settling for less than what you deserve. But I see you on the right path. You're on the right, If you're paying your bills, make sure you're keeping copies that the payments were made. All right. I am seeing some of y'all are about to open up a door for yourself where you're actually able to save money. There's going to be a job offer or some kind of opportunity that opens up for you that allows you to save money. I feel like you may have felt like the doors were closed to you, or you were denied for something, and then all of a sudden the doors open wide up for you, okay? I think your investment of time or effort into a hobby or into maybe either being an entrepreneur or working for yourself or taking on more responsibility in a role of some kind is going to pay off, even though I feel like it hasn't before. Like eventually you're going to see over the next 6 months that the effort that you put in is going to return to you. All right. All right, Capricorn, let's get into Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, this is your next 6 months from February through July of 2025. Remember, the roles can be reversed. I do feel like there might be some immediate changes to your household, rebuilding, remodeling. Maybe you're just driving around in your area a lot. I also feel some of you could have like a new love. This could be a child. As well. Doesn't have to be a new romantic lover. Maybe you're desiring to have a child for some of you. For others, this could be a new lover, I feel like you're desiring affection and romance more. I do feel like there's a person or a situation from the past that either is going to motivate you to be more passionate, or you feel some type of aggression towards this person. There could be some competition when it comes to this individual, past person. Somebody that maybe you have some kind of history with, where there's some type of aggression or, I don't know, aggression or passion for this person. Now, there may be a disappointment. Maybe there's some type of ending or divorce or separation that you're dealing with, but I feel like it benefits you. Some of y'all, this is a benefit from leaving something in your past behind, okay? maybe it's something that was more emotionally driven. I think what's happening for you over the next 6 months is very fated, and there may not be a whole lot of changes that happen. Now, some of you, there could be some sort of unexpected situation, maybe a friendship turned relationship. I also feel like don't expect a lot of changes over the next 6 months. Things may be very slow to change, okay? But I think that maybe there is for some of you, a relationship you're thinking about, or a friendship that maybe one of you wants a relationship with, okay? Wants to pursue more of a relationship of some kind. Some of you, I will say, I think things feeling stuck in some kind of way feels very restrictive for you. Some of you, your own commitments and the things that you have agreed to are coming back to kind of like bite you in the ass a little bit. All right. Now, in terms of relationships, there could be secrets involving friendships as well, or unexpected secrets here. Some of you are going through a transformation or changes in your friendships, or changes online, changes in the people that you rely on. There could also be something in, like you're desiring some sort of new beginning, like you're pursuing some kind of new beginning, a change within yourself. I also feel, I don't know, like you're mentally fixated on something. I think you're also possibly going through some kind of spiritual change here, where you're very focused on what you're focused on. Okay. Money may be changing things. For some of you, this could have to do with like a legal matter in some type of way. Maybe you are investing money into an attorney or something like that. Some of you, there could be someone that does not, like this person has ill feelings towards you or something like that. Maybe because of the money or the resources you have. So you finding out about this would make you aware that that person may not be who you think they are. Okay. Also, there could be a change that happens for you financially. Maybe there's something, a loan you want to get, or some type of credit for something. And this may have to do, be careful of partners that are not who you think they are, though. I just want you to be aware of that. Like partnering with someone. I also feel like, why do I think that there is like some type of sibling rivalry, like a sibling that's jealous of you or has ill feelings or whatever towards you? If you have siblings, this could be a cousin or something like that. I don't know. Let's see what else. Some of y'all do have a relationship, potentially a long-term relationship coming in. I think you're really thinking about things, though. It's like you're overthinking it. Some of y'all, you have a fear of it. You don't want things to happen too quickly. But I do feel like there is someone, maybe a Pisces for some of you. Doesn't have to be, but that has, I think there's going to be mutual feelings there between you and this person. I feel like you're bitter towards someone and you have like a wall up. You have a wall up to protect yourself, potentially from anyone being a player in your life. And if this isn't you, this could be someone towards you. For some of y'all, there's a secret involving a mother or a secret baby, potentially. Secret involving a parent-child relationship. For some of you, maybe it has to do with like your, I don't know, a baby being born or something like that. We'll see. What's the biggest challenge for Aquarius? The Eight of Swords. You hold yourself back so much because you are thinking skeptically. And so you limit your own options. Yeah, look at that. Seven of Cups reverse. And that's because you want to avoid drama. I get it. What is the most likely outcome for Aquarius? Okay, so the most likely outcome is you moving forward, attaining some level of success. Okay, look at that. Going towards a new future. And I feel like this is one where there's more stability, more long-term resources. But there may be certain people that you care about that you got to cut off. For some of you, this is like a younger person or a child. But I think things are starting to work out when you start really trusting your emotions, trusting your feelings. Some of y'all don't realize, Aquarius, you're about to have like, things are about to work out for you when you release yourself from feeling any type of stuck. Like there's going to be, you know, the happy family life and the finances that come along with that. I do feel like there's someone here bitter and not happy though. What's this hidden thing? Somebody feels like they have to walk away from something and focus on themselves. I don't know. Or they have to give up something and focus on themselves. I don't know if that's you or somebody you might be dealing with. Let's take a look at your finances and career for the next 6 months. I think changes are happening for the better from something you did in the past. I feel like some of you are doing 2 jobs at once or multitasking, doing a lot of things. You may be getting yourself out of debt as well. I do see you spending a little money, but you need to keep your receipts. You're on the right path and you need to negotiate. Some of you could be on the hunt for a new job or a new opportunity. I'm seeing changes come in from doing what you've been doing. I feel like you're about to get out of debt. Maybe even learning something new that changes things for the better for you. But I do feel like a lot of y'all are spending too much money, not putting yourself on a budget though. You could be negotiating some kind of loan or approval for something. I don't know. Maybe a new car, new house, new apartment, something of that nature. All right, guys, let's do Pisces now. All right, Pisces, let's get into it. Remember, the roles can be reversed. This is for the next 6 months, February through July 2025. Some of you have children on your mind or a child. Or maybe there's something where there could be a third-party situation that you're dealing with. Someone here doesn't really know where to place their affection. They're kind of all over the place. I do feel like you have a desire for information. You want to communicate, or you're appreciative of some kind of information or knowledge that you have, knowledge that you've gained. Some of you are able to use your creativity to your benefit over the next 6 months. I definitely feel like you may be spending a little too much money. Okay? You need to watch your pocketbook. Some of you are over giving to a certain situation. Okay? I'm definitely getting like you're putting out a lot of money, you know, being very overly giving. But you also have this ability to sell yourself or your services. You're extremely creative. I feel like your love life is shitty though. Over the next 6 months, I'm just going to be honest with you. That may not be doing the best, okay, for many of you. I'm also feeling like either there's some kind of legal issue, or there may be a friend that presents some kind of burden or restriction for you. This could be a friend that's like a hater, a secret hater or something, someone around you that has like an agenda or like ill feelings towards you. Some of you, there could be a legal situation that's presenting some type of restriction in your life. But I'm really getting like there's somebody that maybe you feel like a prisoner to your own loyalty when it comes to this person or this, you know, the situation. I do think you have the power to overcome it. You may benefit from travel or doing something online, hanging out with your friends, things like that. I feel like online people are going to see you as like having it all together. You know, they see you a certain way. Be careful though of hidden, what do I want to call it? Like being too self-sacrificing and possibly having like even thoughts of hurting yourself, you know. There could be some type of secret travels. I do feel like changes that are happening for you spiritually are happening for your betterment, you know, that are going to lead you to a better place. Somebody may also be stalking you, like secretly stalking you, or you're doing this with this person. Now, you have the Six of Clubs in Pluto with the Seven of Hearts. This makes me feel like there's a relationship that you've been in or dealing with. I don't know if this is like a platonic or romantic or like a friendship. I don't know. But there's jealousy here. I do feel like this is somebody teaching you what real unconditional love feels like or looks like in some type of way. Somebody has taught you some sort of lesson here. But I think that there is issues with jealousy, boundaries, betrayal. Some of y'all, you want to mediate this situation, but there's too much jealousy or too much conflict to be able to do it the way that you would like. Let's see what else is going on for my Pisces subscribers out there. Yeah, what did I say? Some type of separation in a relationship that, you know, maybe it's because someone wants to focus on their work or their career, their hobbies. But somebody here does not want to be tied down. You got the Four of Swords. So I do feel like there is somebody that doesn't want to let this go, though. You know, is trying to figure out a way to get back in. And I think you guys have an opportunity for some kind of new beginning when you give up on this. For some of y'all, there could be somebody giving up on the situation because they have a new, you know, they want to go out and explore their sexual nature. But I think you're no longer putting in effort or energy into the situation, and you're standing on business behind it. I feel like you have feelings for somebody, like you have love for this person, whoever they may be, but not enough to where you're offering love. I think a lot of y'all are getting attention, like elsewhere, and you're okay with the attention you're getting. Yeah, look at that. 6 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, you're getting a lot of attention that is going to be financially lucrative for you, or turn into like a business or some way you can make money. What is the biggest challenge? 3 of Cups. Some of y'all, maybe there is someone here that was not to be trusted. They have more than one person involved in the situation. Some of you, it's difficult to reunite with someone because there's been manipulation in the past. I feel like there is some sort of drama here because of someone's truth or the way someone communicates. And that's the biggest challenge. What's the most likely outcome? Your most likely outcome is the 5 of Cups in reverse. I actually love this for y'all. And the star at the bottom of the deck. This tells me that you're on to a new beginning. You're focused on your own healing. And you are not going to have any regrets. Look at that. At part of the deck, and you got the Ace of Hearts. So there is some kind of new love, new passion project you're focused on, or a brand new passionate beginning. I do feel like this, it may not be over with someone. You know, I think they're going to try to come back around, but then maybe you recognize like the manipulation there, and you decide that, no, I want to focus on me. That's the best thing to do. And I think your strength is going to be tested. But it looks like you're remaining true. But I do feel like someone from your past is going to come back up and try to offer a second chance or want to work this out. And maybe you do try. For some of you, depending on where you're at in this journey, you do try to work it out. And then you end up realizing like, nah, it's the same shit, you know? All right, let's see. What's going on career and money-wise for Pisces? Some of you are going to get some money approved or money coming in. Maybe there's some kind of loan or credit approval. I do see you have some benefits coming up, but you need to make sure you're saving money for a period where maybe the money is not all the way there, you know, coming in like water. Make sure your bills are paid. Some of you could negotiate some kind of bill for less than what you owe. I feel like whatever you've done in the past may be allowing you to make space for something happening in the near future over the next 6 months. Some of you have really strong creative talents, and I feel like there could be some increases in your debt over the next 6 months, or there's some kind of change in your debt over the next 6 months. I feel like you're going to be able to pay your bills, make sure everything is good. And there is something new that I think you're focused on. It's like a new door, new opportunity opening up for you. But it may cause you to have to travel. But this is something that seems like it's going to grow or has potential to grow for you. Okay. All right, guys. Hopefully that was helpful. If you're interested in more information, check out Patreon or check out my website. All right. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.